Happy birthday, Sagittarius. I hope you're all having the best day. Let's see what messages want to come through for you, what you need to know right now. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. What is going on for Sagittarius? Oh my gosh. Wow. I mean, the energy right now for you, Sag, is potent. Let me tell you. You got a lot of momentum, a lot of forward momentum. Seriously, the next couple of weeks for you is not going to be boring. Of course not. It's your birthday season. Mercury is retrograding, and it is just, it's going to be an interesting time, y'all. Especially I'm seeing something coming up about the full moon in Gemini. Oh crap, I didn't even bother to look up the dates for this next month. But anyways, it doesn't matter. I'm seeing like, whew, like let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Firefly, you're getting a lot of insight, a lot of inspiration for new projects, new creations, and just like newness, okay? You're craving something new. There's this excitement. There's definitely this natural curiosity that you have. You're being guided towards pursuing that path, those people, those ideas. I'm hearing incubation as if like there's been a few ideas you've been sitting on and they're ready to go. They're ready to hatch. They're ready to be brought into your reality, or you're getting the green light. You're getting the go ahead. You're getting the go ahead. You're getting the okay to go forwards or do something you've been thinking about, or you've been prepping. This seems like this could be related to something more personal, though. The next card is the camel, and that is very much of like self-sufficient, solo, dolo, kind of in your own lane. This seems like there's something that you're being nudged towards on your spiritual quest. That's the way that they're putting it. Spiritual quest, okay? Follow the light is what I'm hearing. Follow the light. Something that lights you up, or something that just speaks life into you. If it feels good, you should probably go for it. You should probably make more of an effort, or you should probably prioritize it. If it lights you up, if it feels good, if it gets you excited, that's a huge indication this is in alignment with you. I'm seeing travel for a few of you. I'm seeing here there could be an invitation that comes in. You might have some sort of invite to go somewhere, meet up with somebody. Maybe it's someone that you have a very spiritual connection with, the unicorn, third eye energy. I'm just seeing like a huge awakening that you're going through. There could be someone who is telling you they've had an epiphany or had an awakening or had some sort of realization about your connection or like the impact that you had in their life, or vice versa. I'm seeing some conversations take place that you weren't expecting. Right? The way the camel, he's just focused, look at this. Camel, he's just focused on the things that light him up, right? Him, her, don't matter the gender. He's focusing on the things that bring him joy, the things that bring him excitement, the things that bring him pleasure. And we have, by the way, my voice is raspy. I lost my voice because I was yelling. Last weekend, the CFL Grey Cup, I was screaming. I lost my voice. It's raspy. I've been just trying to recover from that. So if you're like, Trey, like, what do you sound weird. My voice is going through it. It's feeling a little raspy. I've been drinking a bunch of teas, but anyways, here you are. You're focusing on the things that bring you light, the things that bring you joy, the things that really light you up. And we have this nightingale popping up behind the camel. There's this little, okay, well I'm hearing naysayers. I don't really think, maybe you got a few people that have recently changed their mind or viewpoint, whether it was on you or something you were doing or something they thought was unachievable. Okay, I don't know who needs to hear this, but there's somebody that has recently changed their mind and they want to tell you that. Okay, I don't know how much interested you are in that because you're kind of focused on other things, but there's a message coming in. Whenever the nightingale comes out, it is a message coming in. It's some sort of news. It's some sort of information. It is somebody that is being ballsy, courageous. They are speaking truthfully. We'll see what comes out in the tarot, but normally the nightingale represents somebody who is truthful, they're honest, they're direct, they're a bit bold. This is requiring a lot of courage. So, and perhaps this is going to be enlightening with the unicorn and the cheetah. I feel like someone is finally gaining or mustering up the courage to tell you something. There's this energy of chasing you. I'm hearing that saying, I don't chase, I attract. So to whoever this person is, they see you as someone who's very attractive, somebody who goes after what they want, whatever they dream, that whatever they desire, whatever they believe in. They see that quality about you. It's very attractive, or they are inspired by you, is what I'm seeing here. There's someone who's truly inspired by you, and you may not even know. Like, this could be a secret admirer, or somebody who, why am I hearing dirty little secret? Dirty little secret. Well, that little secret's about to become known. Someone's about to spill the beans. I feel like someone, maybe if there's like telepathy going on here, you're not really picking up on their message, or I feel like you've tuned them out. You kind of tune them out. They're chirping. You're like, was that the wind? Could have sworn I heard something, but maybe not. So someone's like determined to get you. Oh, I think of that Shania Twain. I'm gonna get you good. Like someone's trying to give you a heads up as well. Like they're trying to show you signs or hints, or I think someone's pulling at your energy here. So there's that. Interesting stuff. Well, let's get into the tarot. And let's see what else is going on. Beautiful Sagittarius. Show me clearly, what do my Saggies need to know? Look out for what's coming towards Sagittarius in the near future. It's going to be specific, okay? A specific message for someone. The Six of Cups, good old Six of Cup-a-roos over here. Matters of the past. There's this nostalgic remembrance. Someone says, I'll always remember you. You are someone I'll never forget. There's someone here you go way back with. This could even be childhood. Maybe this is a sibling you grew up with. There's been some time. There's been some distance. We have Six of Cups at the bottom. So 6. Maybe your birthday's on the 6th. Shout out to anybody with a birthday on the 6th. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to all of you. Maybe the month of June could be relevant as well, which ties in with Gemini energy. Full moon in Gemini. Anyways, 6 of Cups. We'll pull some more, but definitely there's deja vu. A little bit of deja vu. Whatever direction you're moving towards, whatever it is that you are approaching or initiating or creating, definitely has a familiar essence, a familiar, nostalgic, I've been here before. Trip down memory lane. Someone's thinking about you heavily, okay? Oh, okay, because I cleaned my room. Obviously, we got some new decorations for the holidays. I put all my cards in the boxes, and I took this deck out, and the card that wanted to flip out is literally like, this isn't supposed to be in the deck. It says, a special tarot invitation. What do we say about invitations? This is the front, but this is not even the card. Let me put this back. Let me put this back in here. Okay. Whoopsies. Someone wants to invite you out, or someone wants to, they want to get their foot in the door. Knight of Cups. It could definitely be a romantic interest. There's someone who has a lot of love for you, someone who cares about you deeply. You're on their mind, you're on their heart. Someone has a lot of feelings, but they're guarded, or you are. We have the King of Swords that came out afterwards. Show me clearly what's going on for Sagittarius. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. Seeing a couple things coming out here. This fell out on the Queen of Pentacles reverse. 6 of Wands. Oh, cards. Explosion. 10 of Swords reverse. And we also have the 7 of Swords. Okay, let's just talk about this for a second here. You have an offer coming in. It most likely is somebody from your past. And you know, if you don't want to hear about it, click off. Click off, click off, click off, click off, click off. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it in the comments, okay? But there's an offer coming through. It's probably someone you are familiar with. It's probably someone that you do have history with, or this is somebody that you could have went to school with. This could have been a friend that you had or someone you knew of. I don't know if you were that closest. We'll have to see. We'll have to dive a bit deeper. But there's someone who, if this is someone new, you remind them of somebody from their past, and maybe they're not over their ex. Who knows? But there's an offer coming in from possibly a water sign. It could be somebody who's very sentimental, someone who is very emotional, very sensitive, very romantic as well. Very intentional though. I'm getting the very intentional energy. Even with, if we just take this combination, Knight of Cups and the King of Swords. If we take this as a one person as themselves, this is somebody who is strategizing, someone who means serious. This is somebody who wants what they want. This is somebody who, they don't find themselves in relationships frequently, or they don't just date anybody, basically. King of Swords and Knight of Cups, this is somebody who is very selective and very choosy of who they romantically pursue. This is somebody who doesn't take love or dating very like willy-nilly, and they take it serious, okay? This is someone who is very serious. Now, if we're talking about two separate individuals here, we have a Knight of Cups approaching a King of Swords. So this knight, whatever he's offering, whatever emotions he's bringing up, whatever romantic gestures, the King of Swords is like, okay, like, what do you want from me? Or what are your intentions? If this is you, Sagittarius, you're not really trusting of this Knight of Cups. If you are this Knight of Cups, the person you're approaching, they are ice cold and they are showing you disinterest, I would say. Or the reason why I'm saying that is because the next card is the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this could either be saying somebody saying, hey, I gotta get my finances together. I'm not in a stable place to offer anything of value to a relationship. I'm hearing right person, wrong time. Do you believe in that? Do you believe in that? Everybody has a different opinion on that saying, right person, wrong time. Comment down below. Would love to hear from you. But so this could be someone saying, hey, I'm not like in the right place financially. I need to get my shit together. Or maybe health wise, or someone who maybe has lower self-esteem. They're trying to work on themselves. This could be somebody who just doesn't have a lot to give, or they are actively choosing, I don't want to give to this. And then the next card that fell out on top of the Queen of Pentacles reverse is the Six of Wands, which tells me this is a different take, where someone could be saying, hey, there are better offers than what you're presenting me. I have other interests showing me that they're able to give me a lot more, and what you're able to try and offer me isn't what I'm looking for. Sorry. Seeing a little bit of that as well. Or again, just with this King of Swords, just with the offers that come in, there's nothing of value. Again, even with the Six of Wands, Queen of Pentacles reverse, it's not really sustainable, or it's like, oh, you look shiny and attractive on the surface, but where's the depth? King of Swords doesn't really see the value in some of this attention, right? You could be receiving a lot more attention than usual. Then we have a Ten of Swords reverse and a Seven of Swords. Hierophant's also at the bottom telling me that there's these lessons that you've learned. It came out on the other side with the Sun and the Ace of Cups. It came out on the other side. I am seeing true love around the corner. Ooh, and the Empress even underneath that. Watch out with pregnancies. Be careful of... I'm seeing like very quick, potent energy that could really grow fast. Maybe when you're least expecting it. Last thing on your mind. Anyways, let's go back to this Ten of Swords reverse and the Seven of Swords. So this could just be talking about like baggage from the past, endings, betrayals, and having issues with letting people in. Seven of Swords can even represent like a self-sabotage energy, pushing people away before they get too close, so you avoid the inevitable backstabbing, which not everybody's out to get you. This can also be indicating matters of the past, right? Six of Cups, bring it back to the Six of Cups. Matters of the past being brought up because there's loose ends. And there's been some things done in the dark, maybe some secrets that are being revealed. Or confessions, things like that. Maybe things that you've intuitively felt and you had a bit of a nudge. You had a little bit of a suspicion, but maybe never got the full truth. Whew. Well, should be a very interesting time for you, Saggy. Should be very interesting. Let's clarify. Let's dive deeper into what the heck is happening. Let me take a sip of my drink. Okay. And let's get to clarifying. 6 of Cups. Sorry if that was loud. As I split the deck, I saw the 4 of Pentacles and also 8 of Cups, so indicating it's a matter that you had to hold yourself back from, / you had to really walk away, even if you didn't want to. It's like you really had to show restraint. You really had to show your strength and really like step into your power. And so I'm getting that it wasn't easy. Okay, so 6 of Cups. Why is the 6 of Cups here for Sagittarius? My God, my voice is like, This weekend, throat chakra healing vibes. Let's go. Okay, 6 of Cups for Sagittarius. Why is the 6 of Cups here? Strength. What did I say? I'll talk about this. This was not easy. This was not easy for you to just, right, that 8 of Cups, walk away. We have the 5 of Cups as well as the Page of Cups. And it's also not easy for you to talk about these things from your past. King of Wands. Maybe a little bit of pride, ego getting in the way, but the right person, it is safe for you to open up, especially with the Strength card, right? The right people that give you that safe place for you to be vulnerable, for you to open up, for you to feel safe enough to express yourself fully, full-heartedly. But it's bringing up necessary healing. Page of Cups and the 5 of Cups. I'm sensing there may be an apology. Could be with someone with Leo placements. Someone might be telling you they have regret, or they wish they had handled things differently. They wish they had treated you differently, treated you better. Someone here is talking about how disappointed they are in themselves, or how disappointed you are in them, or I'm seeing things discussed about disappointment and like expectation versus reality. Especially when we look at this 5 of Cups, where's my selenite one? There's these cups that are floating with like magic. It's like, I feel like there was a lot of hopes and dreams and aspirations that never came to fruition, or, and these cups that are in the water, I don't know, for some reason it made me look at it like it was a ring. Like proposals, or maybe there's if this is about like a romantic relationship, perhaps there's like discussions about like marriage or proposals, or maybe this was someone you were engaged with, right? And maybe called off a wedding, something like that for some of you. There is messages coming in, right? We look at the Strength of birds flying in. Birds are always messengers, and also seeing things from new perspectives, new heights, different scenery. So I'm hearing like rapid change in the winds. Okay, so Knight of Cups. Split the deck. We have the King of Wands and then the Knight of Pentacles. This was a long time coming. Knight of Cups for Sagittarius. Knight of Cups for Sagittarius, please. The Fool in the reverse. This fell out on that 6 of Cups thing that we just looked into. It's a Fool in the reverse. I'm getting things coming up about missed opportunities, or you could have jumped. You or this person, they could have jumped, but they chose not to, out of insecurity, out of doubts, out of, I'm hearing unforeseen circumstances, or like something that came up out of the blue that this individual wasn't prepared for, that got in the way of them taking this leap or taking this jump. Okay, let's pull some more on this Knight of Cups for Sagittarius. I'm getting that this Knight of Cups person, the person with this offer, they've been going back and forth with whether or not they should reach out or they should make this gesture. if it would be well received, if it would just end in rejection, if anything would come out of this. Let's see, Knight of Cups. We have, look, Wheel of Fortune sideways. See that, this back and forth, a little bit of one step forward, one step back. Like, so let's pull some more on this. Knight of Cups. I'm hearing nothing set in stone. Anything could happen. Kind of like everybody's got free will over here. 9 of Wands. What is it that you're going to fight for, work for, overcome? 7 of Wands at the bottom. What are you willing to confront, face, and like adapt, right? Adapt and overcome. The Chariot and even the 7 of Cups. Overcoming illusions. Rising above. There's a strong energy of rising above. Rising above all circumstances that got in the way, or I'm getting that someone doesn't want to give up on this. 9 of Wands, Fool reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. Again, there's like some doubt. There's some hesitation, especially with this Wheel of Fortune sideways. There's a bit of like, I think divine timing is a big factor here. Divine timing, the waiting for the right moment. Oh, okay. Waiting for the moment, waiting for the right moment to take this jump, the right timing. When you know, you know. When you know, you know. But there's a lot of determination that comes from this effort, this offer. There's a lot of effort being put into this gesture. Okay, so King of Swords, swordsy swords, King of Swords. Someone with high standards. I'm hearing like, prove it. You gotta prove yourself. Prove yourself innocent. King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here for Sagittarius? 3 of Cups. You're like, this is suspicious. This is too good. This is almost too perfect. Who set you up? What friend told you? What friend told you this? Okay, what is this? The Lovers and the Star. We have the 9 of Swords at the bottom. 9s are showing up in the synchronicities as well. So I'm feeling a couple things here. There could, so you know what? King of Swords with this combination, we'll read the Star in a second, but with this combination, the Lovers and the 3 of Cups, especially when a King of Swords out here, and we're asking, well, why is this King of Swords untrusting or showing up very cold, icy, detached? So, I mean, the way we can make sense of this with the Lovers and the 3 of Cups is that there could have been other options. Someone maybe treated you like an option. There could have been other people in the mix, third party situations. So there could have been a question of loyalty here or a question of honesty here, especially with the Star, because the Star is about like authenticity. You know, so I'm seeing a question of character here, of like someone's morals and someone's like integrity. The 9 of Swords is at the bottom, which shows like, okay, I don't know if I can trust you. I don't know if what you're showing me is real, or if this is just like a mask you're wearing, if this is just who you are when you're around me, you pretend to be, but then behind closed doors or when I'm not around, the mask comes off, or you live a completely different life. 9 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. So there could be some deception and revolving around money, family, work. You know, someone maybe wasn't honest with you in the past in these areas of life. Yeah, I'm getting someone maybe lied before. So it's like, if you lied, what else are you lying about? Like, you know, things like that. There's a question of character. If we just pretend this King of Swords isn't here and we just put him face down for a second. The 3 of Cups, the Lovers, and the Star. I mean, this is like beautiful energy. This really is beautiful. It's healing, it's uplifting, it's nourishing relationships, connections, friendships. It doesn't even have to be about romance, but it shows that there's like a lot of hope and optimism, and you can be yourself, they can be themselves, and you will just like accept each other and you embrace each other and you just like uplift one another, which is cool and that's beautiful. But then when we look into the context of everything else, it's like, yeah, so it's like a questioning of, was it even real? Was it even real? Was it even real? Oh, and you know, that makes me think of that whole little saying, real eyes, real lies, real lies. The King of Swords, he's like eyeing, is this real? Is this baloney? Is it all fake? What is this shit? And so then we have a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is the Queen of Pentacles reversed? She's kind of saying, well, I ain't got nothing to give. If you expect me to give, whether it's money, whether it's whatever you're expecting of me, whatever it is you want, I ain't giving it to you, or I'm not going to be easy to just be readily available. Queen of Pentacles reversed. King of Swords reversed. Yeah, this is now where, you know, you just had the King of Swords. He's now in the reverse. This is now where we're acting a little shadowy. We're acting a little out of pocket. We're now maybe being rude, cold, detached, or some people are seeing us as assholes. Okay, Ace of Swords, but this is your truth. Whoever this King of Swords is, this is their truth. Let me see more about this Queen of Pentacles reverse. I'm feeling like this is someone who's tired of being taken advantage of, like their forgiving qualities, their caring nature, always keeping things in perspective, trying to see it from their point of view, their angle, trying to reason and trying to put themselves in their shoes, right? We have Two of Wands, and then we have the Five of Swords. So it's like, do I continue to replay this pattern, this cycle over and over? Nine of Swords again at the bottom. Do I continue to keep on playing on this cycle that leads to just betraying myself in the process? Or do I choose differently? Right? Because when we look at this Five of Swords, she's got two swords stabbed in her back. And that's a choice. Why you keep on choosing this path that you know doesn't end well? So now you're at this point, or this Queen of Pentacles / King of Swords person. I feel like that those people, those cards, they go hand in hand. They're together. Okay, this is representing of one person. And the fact that the King of Swords fell out on top of the Queen of Pentacles just confirms it. That, you know, despite the fact that this King of Swords earlier was clarified with all this hopeful and beautiful and healing and optimistic and high desires and wish fulfillment. But it's almost as if that dream or that desire has changed or has died or has shifted, right? Even when we look back at the Oracle cards at the beginning of the reading, it's like your energy is shifted to something new, something refreshing, something that's uplifting, that makes you feel good. This, on the other hand, where the fuck is it? Two of Wands and the Five of Swords. This doesn't really feel too good, right? Who wants to be stabbed in the back? That doesn't feel good. Hell no. And so we had Nine of Swords at the bottom with the Six of Swords and then the Six of Wands. Ooh, the synchronicity. 666 coming through. And also Nine of Cups. So nines and sixes in your reading. Shout out to anybody born on the 6th or the 9th. But there's this difficulty of seeing your way forwards, or what happens next, or this king / queen person that we're talking about right now having very difficult time moving forwards or seeing what's next. What is the next step forward? Six of Wands here. Judgment. Three of Swords. Sideways. I'm hearing do or don't. Do or don't. Okay. This fell out on the King of Swords, and it is the Four of Wands. Y'all really need to use your discernment. Oh, look, Two of Pentacles at the bottom. You're kind of swaying a bit. Two of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Someone really wants to someone really wants to change your mind. Someone wants to work on things or bring balance into the situation, but can you truly trust them? So this is a time where you are having to take a close look at people's intentions, what they're showing you, the pattern, their actions or lack of. Three of Swords, it's sideways. So can you forgive? Maybe. Can you forget? Probably not. Nobody forgets a Three of Swords. Nobody forgets that kind of pain. Be very careful. Be very careful. That's all I keep getting from this. Spirit is really wanting you to use your discernment and be cautious, right? Someone's trying to convince you that they hold on. I'm just looking over at this Four of Wands. See how there's like this girl. She's on her horse. They got Prince Charming extra strong. What the fuck? They got Prince Charming over here trying to convince her, maybe get off the horse or let me help you. But she knows what she's doing, especially Sag. You're the horse. You know what the fuck you're doing. This person could be trying to convince you that you need them or that you're better off with them. Or they're trying to soften your guard. Trying to earn your trust again. What can I do to make things right? That's what they're saying. What can I do to make things right? What can I do to prove to you? Whatever the heck. Spirit says, trust your judgment. Even the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands sometimes can be like, we're putting on a show. We like the good attention. Someone likes the attention that you gave them. And now that you haven't really been giving them that attention, or it's been a long while, they're missing that. They're missing that. Spirit says, proceed with caution. Okay? So then we have a 10 of Swords reverse and a 7 of Swords. We're going to look into those two. Okay? So starting off with that 10 of Swords reverse. Why is the 10 of Swords reverse here? I'm hearing whatever that isn't done needs to be finished. Whatever loose ends that need to be cleared up. This is the time. You don't want to bring this into the new year like unfinished. Like clear this up so that you can start fresh or have a clean slate. A clean slate. 10 of Swords in the reverse for Sagittarius. Yeah, I'm hearing this isn't over until you decide it's over. 10 of Swords reverse for Sagittarius. The world, this ain't over till you say it's over. When you decide it's done, when you've decided enough is enough, it's up to you. There's something that you are going to become just in this pure acceptance, this pure peace with. Emperor at the bottom. There's like self-mastery here. I'm sensing a massive level up, a huge ascension process. Letting go of the need to control, but also I'm seeing like you're leading here, the sun, with positivity, with like a good attitude. We have 4 of Swords. Okay, well, I'm seeing healing taking place. We have Ace of Swords at the bottom. There's clarity to come in, truth, and I'm hearing truth and reconciliation. Well, that's a thing in Canada. It's like goes back to some history that happened in our fucking crazy ass country. Okay, anyways, irrelevant for right now. So we're clarifying this 10 of Swords reverse. Can there be peace brought to a situation? Yeah. Can there be peace or healing or forgiveness brought into this relationship? Yeah, sure. That's what you want. I see you finding peace and healing and acceptance from within at the bare minimum. That is a really great frame of mind to be in, where you're in surrender mode. You're truly at peace. You're truly happy with the way things have unfolded over the last month, over the last year, over however long this cycle has been playing out. I'm seeing that you're just at this peaceful state. You're not resisting. You're not clinging on. You're truly at peace. This doesn't bother you anymore. Or like, I'm seeing that as the cards have transitioned, this isn't affecting you the way it used to. You're at this state of being just calm. You see things clearly. You have spoken your truth. Ace of Swords and the 8 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you spoke your truth, or you have a chance to speak your truth, or just like you're being seen and recognized in a way that you haven't before. And you feel good about that. You feel at peace about that. So what is the 7 of Swords? I feel like it could be something that's hidden from you, or something that maybe you don't see coming. Let me see. Why is the 7 of Swords here for Sagittarius? Seven of Swords for Sagittarius. Why is the 7 of Swords over here? Better not be someone trying to disrupt your peace, because the way I'm seeing, I'll show you in a second, but 7 of Swords for Sagittarius. Ooh, 7 of Cups. Yeah. Okay. Talking with the 7 of Swords for Sagittarius. Ace of Swords. And the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. 4 Pentacles at the bottom. 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Oh, I get a greedy. Okay, just from the bottom of the deck for a second, I'm getting a very greedy, self-centered energy, like very selfish. Someone who does have a lot of abundance in their life, or someone who maybe is like well off financially, or they're in a very stable place, but they're very I don't know, they kind of got broke behavior. And they're not broke. I don't get the sense that this is someone, Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. I'm saying this is someone who is very successful in what it is that they do, but they act or behave very stingy. Stingy with their love, stingy with their time, stingy with their money, stingy with their energy. Just very stingy, but also like one-sided too, where they expect a lot from others, but they don't give the same energy in return. It's very unbalanced, one-sided. So clarifying the 7 of Swords, I feel like this is representing someone who, and this is what I was seeing before these cards came out, and I was just seeing this, like, here you are, 4 of Swords, you're healing, you're at peace. What do we clarify here? What the fuck were we clarifying? The 10 of Swords reverse. You're at peace from some sort of painful ending, but you're finally on the other side and you're healing from it. You're recovering from it. You're at peace with it. You're okay. You're allowing it to be what it is. And the way the 7 of Swords is approaching this 4 of Swords, like, you're just here, you're just healing, you're just minding your own business. The 7 of Swords is like kind of up to no good, right? He looks like he's trying to stir the pot or get some kind of reaction. And when we clarify the 7 of Swords, it definitely confirms that there is a lot of like mischievous, like sneaky, somebody who really is trying to create a lot of distortions and make you question your own reality, make you question your own truth. Definitely, like, someone's here. This is crazy. Like, this could be someone that's literally gaslighting you, someone who is really trying to make you question just your perception on them, on how things ended or what they had said or done to you. Or this is somebody that is definitely trying to twist the truth and trying to make you question yourself, even though you finally have reached a state of being where you're like totally here, chilling at peace in your own zone, in your lane, like fully moving on. And here we go, someone's just like trying to lure you back in, someone's trying to like pull you back in. But this is something that you've witnessed before in the past. Or when I said witness, I heard witness protection program. Okay, anyways, okay, this is something you have witnessed before. This is not a surprise, or this isn't a shock to you. It's like, this is familiar behavior. This is a pattern that you've experienced at least once in the past with this individual. And if it's somebody new, then it's still like just different face, but it's the same lesson. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. You don't have the patience for it. You don't have the time for it. So take that fucking sword, take that blade, cut this shit out, okay? Cut it out. Block if you gotta. Oh, what was at the bottom? I forgot. 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. I would, if this is you, this is like advice. It says hold back from this individual. Tend to your fortress. The 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, and you can find success elsewhere. I don't think this is it, and I think you know that. So, holy shit. Wow. Crazy ass reading. Let me know if it resonates. You might need to come back to this somewhere down the line. Happy birthday. Happy crazy season, Saggy. Got a lot of retrograde energy in the air. And yeah, I missed you guys. I love you so much. Let me know if you enjoy. Private readings are available down below. And I'll see y'all later. Have a good one. Bye.